Tonight, who's in charge? Families rumble to fight for the power cord.
Pedestrians take a stand, but will their views be run over? Also ahead, is toilet paper still on a roll, or is it just Charmin your pants off?
Bone at 5, the news you need.
Now live from our Bone at 5 News Center, here is the Skullmaster.
Our top story, the Hour of Power. Who will come out victorious? You can add plug socket shortages to the list of 2020's most stressful situations as families grapple over whose turn it is to charge the devices. As we sit pinned to our sofas in isolation, the amount of time spent on our cell phones has increased drastically. This has forced some do-it-yourself dads to start adding additional plugins to their living and dining room areas without the slightest clue on what to do. This story is electrifying and bound to get ugly, and when it does, the Bone at 5 will be there. And of course, we here at the Bone at 5 want to hear from you. If you have a compelling news story, send them in to theboneat5@gmail.com. If you also owe us money, send that too at theboneat5@gmail.com. All right, we now have to go out east to Tommy Toronto, who's wait a minute, Tommy. I'm really sorry, folks. We have breaking news right now at this time.
A famous Sesame Street celebrity has been seen laying beneath a tree somewhere completely out of sorts. Perhaps it's the social distancing that has gotten the better of our beloved friend. Sadly, sunny days seem a little dim today. This is not good news at all. We'll keep you posted as it breaks here live.
It's time now to go live out east to Tommy Toronto, our field reporter. Tommy, take it away.
Thank you, Skullmaster. Who run the world? Girls? Bicycles, cars? Not even squirrels. Okay, listen, it's pedestrians. 2 feet and a heartbeat. Pedestrians always have the right of way. Everyone's always in a hurry nowadays that nobody's even paying attention to the rules of the road. It's like everyone's a NASCAR racer with the scoots racing for the finish line. Like, slow down, okay? Listen, just because you're late doesn't mean you can break the rules. Nobody cares that little Ruler's late for ballet class or little Monty's late for soccer practice. Pedestrians have the right of way always, and don't you forget about it, all right? Now, let's take a look at what's happening in other parts of the country. British Columbia has begun reopening businesses. It makes me think, is this a smart move? Or are they just stoned? But here in Ontario, most things can be compared to this jar of pickles. Closed. All the more reason to stay the fuck home. Don't be an idiot. All right, let's check in with the Skullmaster with this week's SmackDown story.
And this week's SmackDown story is our continual coverage of this year's 2020 Helmsley Cup Finals in British Columbia. The Richardsons are in a commanding lead right now, followed closely behind by the Camerons there in the beautiful Flybridge. Oh my goodness, the Schubert are going in the opposite direction. It's just pandemonium out on the waters today, folks, but that's what the Helmsley is all about. Who's going to win the most prestigious family of Vancouver? Stick around. We got the results, maybe in a little bit from now.
Welcome to this week's tag team segment with myself, Tommy Toronto, and as per usual, our big poppy out west, the Skullmaster. Skullmaster, can you hear me?
Tommy, hello, can you hear me? Yes, you can hear me. How are things out east, my friend?
Oh, just great, Skullmaster. I tell you, I had a blast out west, those beautiful mountains, but I tell you, there's nothing like home and being here in Toronto in this wonderful, beautiful city, it just feels great.
That's true. You know, speaking of blast, that's exactly what I go through every time I leave the washroom. It feels like it. And we're talking about toilet paper right now. So what gives? Everyone is overbought on their toilet paper, and now restrictions are starting to ease up. What say you?
You know what, Skullmaster, that's exactly it. Canadians were so quick to buy up all the toilet paper roll as if there was no alternative to cleaning yourself. Hello? Take a shower. Use a bidet? I don't know.
What's wrong
it
with
just
the
doesn't
bidet?
make any sense.
Bidet is
It's
perfect.
gone to the point. Yeah, take a shower. It's gone to the point now where Canadians have bought so much toilet paper that their storage rooms are full. They have nowhere to store this extra toilet paper.
I couldn't agree with you more. Now restrictions, as I said earlier, they're starting to ease up and everyone's got so much toilet paper. It's going to be really interesting to see what everyone does with them. We'll be seeing a lot of toilet paper jackets, I think, in the fall. What do you think?
You know, Skullmaster, that's exactly it. Like, think about it. How many times a day do you have to use the John in order to use up all that toilet paper roll? You gotta be pretty full of it, no?
You must be pretty full of it, except if you're a viewer of the Bonnet 5. All right, Tommy, we go now to the Supernatural second. This one's going to be a dandy.
Our supernatural second takes us down to South America right now of early reports, ladies and gentlemen, of an apparent UFO crashing. We will continue to monitor this very startling situation. That's all the time we have this week. On behalf of Tommy Toronto, I'm the Skullmaster, saying what you gonna do when the news you need runs wild on you.